Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' What's Cracking. It's Steve. About to react to this vid. It's titled Streamers Shutting Down Disrespectful Interviewers. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen a streamer get interviewed, but alright. Apparently people getting disrespectful. Let's see what's on here. Let's watch.
I show Speed shutting down a disrespectful interviewer.
What you gotta say, Benny? What you gotta...
I'm gonna say you
He sabotaged that. He's doing all of this. Oh, sorry.
To Kai Cenat forcing another interviewer to apologize for trash talking.
And so, man, I'm just calling you. I'm just here today to apologize because,
These are streamers who checked stupid interviewers.
I never saw that.
Starting with The Times, Speed humbled a sports analyst by challenging him to a race for continuously trying to downplay his athletic abilities.
You gonna race up?
Yeah, let's go. Hey, honestly, I'm getting ready. I've been working out on this. I've been ready for you.
Come on, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
We can race.
I was born ready.
We can race. I'm ready.
However, during their race, the interviewer tried to gain an unfair advantage by pushing Speed, clearly attempting to cheat his way to victory.
Is this for real now?
Yes.
Here we go.
Behind
On
the
your
line.
marks,
On behind the line.
get set,
Bye-bye.
go!
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jamie.
Bye-bye,
Speed was
Jamie.
pissed at this and did not hesitate to call him out.
Cheated. Partially, man. You cheated and you still lost.
Get off.
What you gotta say? What you gotta say, Benny? What you gotta...
I'm gonna say you
He sabotaged that. He's doing all of this. Oh, sorry. What would you post? You sabotaged... Woo! Oh,
Yeah, man, that's happening running.
Speed was definitely pissed, but he sure wasn't as angry as Sneeko when he appeared on the Fresh and Fit podcast. The hosts of the Fresh and Fit podcast always put up this image of being alpha males who seem to know more than others, but one of the co-hosts struggled to even form a sentence that made any sense while debating with Sneeko.
Damn.
So why are you fighting against feminism but not against censorship?
No, I'm not fighting anything.
So what the f are you doing here?
I'm telling the truth, bro. Well, I'm telling the truth.
Telling the truth about what? About how it's hopeless or about what's...
About how it's hopeless. Yes, it is.
Learning shit.
If it's hopeless, then what's the point of being on a podcast? I don't know what the f he's talking about. Okay.
That's
So
exactly why
what's
I won't say what I'm doing.
We're on a podcast, so the whole point is to say things.
Instead of taking the L and keeping quiet, Fresh would double down on making himself appear like a fool by trying to lie about having some top secret information about big content companies.
CEOs and creators above that level understand this. This is why they don't say certain things, because they're going to be out of the loop. And I'm in these rooms with these people, talking to them, doing things for us, behind the scenes, but I don't want to say on camera. This is why my fight is better than your fight. It's still a good fight, though.
You talk like you're a CIA agent who's like having Illuminati meetings with Putin and Kim Jong-un. Just because you speak to the CEOs of like social media companies does not mean that you're behind the scenes crafting for the future of America.
Sneeko clearly tried to keep it very respectful, but it was only a matter of time before he got tired and let Fresh know that he was talking nothing but rubbish.
Are you disagreeing with me or not?
Yeah, I am.
What the f are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I just told you. You have a choice to make. You make content.
I can't do this anymore.
I can't either. Dude, you're going to loops. We're not seeing...
This guy's not gonna...
No. We're not seeing the people that lost their jobs following your rhetoric. For you specifically, yeah.
Me specifically, I made a mistake.
I think so.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, but you haven't provided any substantial evidence for why I made a mistake. Like, I'm in a good position financially. I still have access to my platform, still able to do what I love doing. I'm very blessed. My family's like, where have I made a mistake? Where, like, if I made a mistake, there'd be something wrong in my life or something missing, or something that I wish that I had. And there's zero regret for anything I've done.
That's good.
So is it really a mistake then, bro?
No, because of where he is now. But back then,
I was less successful when I was still on YouTube.
I know.
Okay, let's
Yeah, he's doing better now without YouTube.
I know.
So how's that a mistake?
Well,
dude, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there.
Bro, I don't think you made a mistake, man. I think, like I said before, had you not been...
Bro, Fresh will win an argument in his head because he thinks of a point without saying it. Like,
yeah, I mean...
What are you talking about?
I'm protecting people that are not on camera. That's all I'm doing.
Bro, you're not, like, CIA. Like, you always talk about, like, Illuminati rooms and stuff. Just say what the f you're thinking. We're on a podcast.
I don't think he can articulate
Okay, that's fine.
it.
But while Sneeko tried his best to be respectful, political streamer Hasanabi lost all of his cool on the next interviewer. It all started during a debate about some political situations when one of the women asking questions continuously ignored his responses.
dissolve the apartheid
So
regime,
what would you like to
allow
see happen,
Palestinians
Hassan?
breathing room, do you not understand the English language?
We're
Dissolve
delayed.
the
It's
apartheid
delayed.
regime.
You need a Xanax, first of all. You need a Xanax.
Disgusting.
Oh, I have
okay?
one more question.
You are a disgusting little monster
one more question.
who thinks
One more question.
that not offering contiguity to the Palestinians in the form of a state, which is under international law, is just simply
Wait, I have
Palestinians'
one
crime.
question.
When he tried to get his point of view across again, they kept interrupting him, which made him even more pissed off.
Listen to what I'm saying, and you will understand perhaps what I'm trying
That's
to
very
imply.
patronizing.
Utilizing the hostages. Yeah, I am being patronizing. I don't know who the you are, and you're over here chirping all the way from London about Palestine and doing a both sides are fine type bullshit. Or you're talking about how you want to fucking free Palestine, but also simultaneously, both sides got a lot going on. Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything, okay?
I
I don't give a shit about what your perspective is.
It's Hassan's way or the highway.
I mean, you
Wow,
are.
really?
Hassan Abi stood his ground, much like Kai Cenat when an old school interviewer hated on him for bringing artists on his stream.
No, Elliot.
Their back and forth started after veteran interviewer Elliot Wilson, who is also the host of Rap Radar, mocked Kai's stream with Nicki Minaj by posting a picture of the stream with the caption, hip-hop journalism. This would leave Kai feeling totally disrespected.
Hater.
Like, the way I view it as with the Elliot posting was, like, I just think, like, right now, today's day and age, like, people been doing it for so long, right? That it's been the same meta for years. And when there's a new thing that's out, they can't really grasp and understand it. So shit like that don't necessarily bother me because I know the position I'm in. I know I'm young, bro. And I got a whole journey ahead of me, bro.
However, Kai didn't just let this slide because during the Grammys, he confronted Elliot directly when he saw him.
No, you diss my live stream. No, you diss. Hold on, wait.
Your live stream.
You diss my live stream. You hated on Nicki.
I hate on Nicki.
You hated on Nicki.
I apologize to you and your family. More about your family.
You gotta stop doing that.
I will stop doing
But
that.
I appreciate you, but I
I respect you,
apologize.
bro. You're killing it.
But we can't bring each other down, bro.
Absolutely not.
Alright?
Zero sure.
From the older to the younger, it's very important that older people guide us and help us out. We're just the young people trying to do our thing. And the more y'all just help us out and we become one, the better we'll be. All together as a unit, literally.
I'm the only one who's on me, bro.
Thank you so much.
That's the
bro.
smartest thing I heard him say. Good shit, Kai.
But this is not the only time that Kai had to check an interviewer because he also lost it on NBA reporter Stephen A. Smith for constantly trying to make it seem like his opinions were worthless.
Kyrie's amazing.
You're made up for you're made up for your idiocy with what you just said about Kyrie. Way to go, because that's more on point. I might have banned you from this show if I knew you'd say that on national television, guy. So I'm gonna let that go.
Wait, ban me?
Kai was clearly not having it and let Stephen A. know that his opinions are sometimes biased.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, Steven. You when it comes to LeBron James, you start hating. That's how I feel. Cause I feel like you more of an older generation type of dude. You like Michael Jordan, cool. But listen, every time when there's a debate going on with you and with Michael Jordan and LeBron James, you always got something to say about LBJ. I said it, bro.
Man, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you right now, bro.
When his confidence was compared to that of Stephen A., Kai was visibly not flattered and certainly never took it as a compliment.
Kai,
you remind me a lot of Stephen A.
Take that compliment, bro. Take that compliment, bro.
Yeah.
Take that
Yeah.
compliment.
Take
And
that
the
compliment.
energy, the confidence, it's very Stephen A. The takes.
Look at his face.
the face.
However, Kai's next back and forth with an interviewer was with Shannon Sharp for dissing his height. The tension
Stop
between them
dissing his
began
height.
after Shannon made fun of Kai's height while hosting on national television.
Hello. You got guys jumping over Taco. Aaron Gordon jumped over Taco Fall. Matt McClung jumped over Shaq. Jay LeBron jumped over Cassinet in a seat. What am I supposed to do with that, Stephen A? They should have gave him a 2. Across the board. The man's already 3 foot tall. You put him in a chair 91.5. And Jay LeBron jumped over him and he got 40 plus points. Really, Stephen A?
When Shannon invited Kai for an interview, Kai got the right opportunity to confront him face to face.
What height did he say I was?
You was sit. First of all, you was sitting in a
What
chair.
height did you say I was, bruh? You call me 3'1", 3'4", 3.
5'2". But when you sit down, you half that.
Bro, what I'm I'm sitting down, I'm damn near like 5'5".
Bye-bye.
Bro, you not 5'5" standing.
I'm talking about standing.
Maybe 5'4".
I'm 5'5".
No, I'm a lot taller.
No, bro, you not. And we were just.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Alright.
And so, man, I'm just calling you. I'm just here today to apologize because, people took it
Thank you.
out.
Oh, you apologizing.
People took it out of context.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate
You
you,
said
Coach.
what you said.
Thank you.
But while Kai went at it with Shannon for mocking his height, Aiden Ross would check a podcaster for trying to act tough. During an episode of the Figmunity World podcast, one of the hosts who goes by the name of Smack was not happy to find out that Aiden was a fan of Drake and added him to his op list for not being a fan of Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, no, because his homie, they was in Vegas and the DJ was playing it. And his homie is singing that shit, and Aiden like, yeah, nah, he like, turn it off, this shit.
Oh, so Aiden Ross tripping too?
Oh, for sure,
We gonna slap your bitch ass,
He took his stand, right?
Yeah. We stand on business. Fuck him. We stand on business. You gonna slap him.
Got shot by the garage.
However, Aiden was also ready for all the smoke.
Nobody's gonna do shit to me, I promise you, bro. I don't give a
But then he came back.
I'm scared of LA.
He came back and started apologizing. Are you gonna mention that too? Because I reacted to the whole breakdown. He came back with his tail tucked between his legs and was like, "Oh, actually, yeah, they told me that they don't play games in LA. I'm sorry." And I guess people start hitting him up like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to say that.
What? I lived in LA for years and years and years. I'm not
You
banned
lived in the valley, brother.
from LA.
I love when the creators, influencers come here and they're like, "Oh yeah, I was in LA." Da, da, da. They be way out in Calabasas, you way out there in the valley, and talking about you was in LA.
That old ass motherfucker.
You were in LA County, but LA County is massive. Were you in LA? Were you really?
A podcast, bro. I'll smack the shit out of you. Well, not me, but I'm gonna have security smack the fuck out of you. Not me. I don't, but I'm gonna have security smack
Well,
the
stop
fuck out of
talking
you.
tough. I already
When
talked.
Smack saw this, he was out of town, so he called into his podcast to warn Aiden again.
And I swear to God, I'm gonna slap him, and even if his security is from LA, they gonna get slapped too. So if he comes a lot of town security, they really gonna get smashed. There's no fly zone for him. He just has put himself in an equation that he can't get out of. Aiden Ross, no fly zone. Please let me know when you get to LA. Please, brother, sister, auntie, please. It's over for him. He inserted himself in something he can't take back. And I know a lot of my security people out here, so I will find out if he in the city. He better not stream or none of that nigga will pull up on ya.
Aiden Ross, let me give you a tip. Security get popped every day, B.
Aiden was still not fazed by these
Every
words.
day.
Let me give you a tip. Security get popped every day, B.
So come do it. Go to jail for the rest of your life. It's so worth it, bro. Your shitty life. Come on, let's try it. Let's make some magic happen.
Go to jail.
Come on, try it. At least you'll go to jail for what, minimum 5 years in LA? What is it? I got the best lawyers of all time, baby. Let's do it. And I'm a low-key sue you for that. I can't wait. Yo.
I'm all for using lawyers. I'm all for being a citizen, a law-abiding citizen, because that's what I do personally. But I'm not out here trying to antagonize people and talk shit and act like I'm tough and what the fuck you gonna do? Fuck y'all. I ain't scared. Da da da. I'm not doing all that either.
Let me get that clip again. Put that on my phone right now. Send that right to my lawyer. I promise you I'm serving you ASAP. Don't ever threaten my life again, you big bitch. Go start a family. This podcast is not for you.
After doing some research on Smack, Aiden became even more convinced that he shouldn't be scared of him.
All right, it's still you to the people that were still coming at me on that podcast. You, because you guys aren't on shit. I did the whole background research on all you guys. You guys are fat, low-life losers, big bitches.
Aiden was definitely not fazed by any threats, much like Plaque Boy Max, who was ready to cut ties with rap podcaster and interviewer DJ Academics for crossing the line about his family. It all started after Academics was caught talking inappropriately to a boy who was much more younger than him. During their conversation, he made some creepy statements about Max and his sister.
If Max said he wanted to try to do, would you let you?
No. I can't believe he said that.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. You have. Wait.
Why can't cut you off?
No, yeah. Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause. If Max got a sister and she threw you the box, would you smash her?
He already has a sister.
Alright, she threw you the box, would you smash?
No, I'm not. Yo, bro, you trying to put me on a case. You trying to put them on a case.
So?
What you mean, so?
This conversation would get leaked the following day, forcing Max to cut all ties with academics.
Next day come act mad because I didn't call her and ask him about the clips because they were out of context. When the clip shows this literally asking Noah if he would f me or if he would f my sister, how is that out of context? I not grew up, but I was tuned in with you. I was always tuned in, watching you, supporting you, with you. Gang. I will never in my life put business over morals. God has tested me in this way multiple times to start this year. I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. Never, ever put business over your morals. Once you do that, that's selling your soul. In my opinion. I will never do that. You came on my Song Wars, you judged. I appreciate that. That's love. But at the end of the day, if you are coming on stream and you are saying weird to a kid I basically view as my little brother, this shit bounds. I don't even want to give this attention because this shit's nuts. If for any kids out there, bro, if y'all ever in situations with adults, whatever, they're asking you weird questions, gang, always, always, always remove yourself from those situations.
But while Plaque Boy Max was ready to cut his friendship with DJ Academics, the Island Boys walked out on one of the hosts of the Impulsive podcast. During an interview with Logan Paul and his co-hosts at Impulsive, Logan would ask the Island Boys about what they plan to do in the future in case things didn't work out.
Boys, what if it doesn't work out? And now you just got this hair and these face tats.
But we had this before. People been saying this before I was a bum. And
how old are you?
20 years old.
Before what?
When I was a bum.
High school? What are you talking about?
No. When I was 18 years old, I just started not so long ago. When I was 18 years old, living in the middle of Palm Beach in the ghetto, and people doubted me. It was worse back then. It wasn't even people telling me, what if it doesn't work out? People just walking away from me.
Do you think they're still doubting you?
Man, people, it's always... they can hate, but we proved a lot wrong. I proved people wrong. I proved a lot of people wrong. But now there's going to be a whole new wave of people that just came in.
They try busting it up in OnlyFans.
Although they laid out what they believed to be their game plan, one of the co-hosts, George Janko, tried asking the same question in a different way. But this time around, the Island Boys felt like he was pretty much just trying to insult their intelligence.
I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest in something. So you guys will never ever be broke again. So I don't think there's ever gonna be a broke situation. But I'm saying, like, if you guys jewelry can't be worth that much, man. I don't think you can flip that into retirement. No, you can definitely flip the jewelry into a down payment or something. For sure.
Let me tell you something. George, stop talking. We have multiple.
Wait, that was. Hey, that was for you guys.
Yeah,
that wasn't like a hate shot.
I don't need financial advice. When I probably make more money than you.
But that was me being nice. It wasn't me being like an asshole. I could be an asshole. I could turn it up and be an asshole.
Be an asshole is not gonna go in your favor. But look.
No, it could go in my favor.
Like, you really don't want to go there.
I could go there because I was giving you guys nice advice and you guys were being assholes.
Hey George, keep talking. Don't walk out.
I'm right here, you guys.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, you guys are throwing a lot of threats. I'm sitting right here.
No one's threatening you.
You guys said it's not gonna go my way. Yeah. This is not the new boys. We don't do fake over here.
Yeah. What are you trying to scare me or something? I'm not scared of you, homie.
All right, I'm not scared of you guys either.
So just keep it like that.
I'm gonna step in for a second. Hold on. No, hold on. Podcast. No. Here, I'll move it for you.
The other hosts of the podcast were pissed off at George for making their guests walk away.
Did I say anything mean?
You fucked up, George. Our first guest to walk.
Dumbass. I said if it doesn't work out.
Look what you done. You upset the Island Boys.
I said if.
But now let's turn to iShow Speed again. Although this time around he didn't directly check an interviewer, but a fellow guest who was also part of the Impulsive podcast with him. That guest happened to be Kevin Durant. And with both of them being prime athletes, it was only natural for them to sit down for a podcast alongside Paul.
Wait, Prime got athletes? Like, to support or to promote their drink?
However, Speed deeply idolized Durant, but Durant wasn't very receptive to anything Speed had to say.
No. Because sometimes I take people.
That's mad personal, bro. That's some 19-year-old shit.
Kevin Durant. You know I got all your, like, bro, like, I got all your shoes. Like, KD 7s, KD 8s, like, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to hear that right now, bro. We had a solid combo.
Okay, all right, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that was a third ball. A little close to them, they look bad. You know, so he basically this is like an analogy. When you go,
Yeah, equations you gonna use.
I'm giving formulas in math.
That's
But
just the Gen X. What is it, Gen Alpha?
No,
You just think y'all know it.
He is not Gen Alpha.
You grew up with an iPad.
Stop. You're a tablet baby.
oh, yeah, Tyler, I
You ain't experienced anything yet.
So
Damn. He on his head.
what? I'm like speaking fast.
You be speaking all fast and then you say a bunch of bullshit.
Durant was acting towards Speed like this because he thought that he was some privileged kid from a rich background that just got lucky.
I mean, 21 is 21. Like, yeah, I'm 21, but
Oh, so you living like that already?
yeah, like, it just comes fast as shit, you know. Like,
Privilege, bro.
not privilege.
19, doing shit. You at 19?
It's a hard worker. I just started young. I just got lucky and started young. That's really what it is.
This was so good.
I started when I was 15, so.
That's probably the time to keep going, bro.
Durant was definitely shocked to find out that Speed had rightfully earned the life he was living. However, he was humbled even more when he realized that Speed had a bigger following than him.
Hey, so why don't you have a profile picture on Instagram?
Because I never had one, and I don't want to do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Phone,
I think 15.9.
59. You said
Yeah,
59.
Yeah, huh?
15.9 million?
Yeah.
Bro,
he's
yo,
no,
he's a phenom.
No, he's crazy. He's crazy.
No.
Oh, now you on his dick. Now Kevin Durant on his dick. Oh, you got more followers than me? All right. This was interesting. I haven't seen a lot of these because, like I said, I'm not checking for people's interviews, especially not streamers' interviews. I mean, a couple of these weren't interviews at all. I don't know why they included the act situation with Playboy Max. But yeah, very interesting seeing how they handle themselves with these interviews. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.